Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warcraft Hardcore. My name is Syken and today we're continuing the World of Warcraft Hardcore series with our Paladin Syken Heals on the official World of Warcraft servers, Stitches to be precise, the EU server. It's time for us to do Sheoldrin and the Howling Vale. Both of it are going to be our next targets. We still haven't gotten the Light of Elune, so hopefully the cleansing, I think the cleansing here, the Sheoldrin, that'll give us the light. So let's move there and do the trade-in. Good.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
Let's see. Does she give us Light of Elune? Yeah, let's fix the rod.
Hi.
Needs to be recharged. Okay. So just around the hill. There seems to be the recharging spot. And afterwards we can slay us some satyrs. Plus there is the tomb quest right up here. Might as well, since we're already here, might as well see if we can get there, or... Nah, that is all the way to Felwood and then to the left. Okay, I see. I see, okay. Good. It took us a while to get around that hill and finally find that stone. And of course, we now need to get back to the Moonwell. Oh, thank you. Good. Let's trade it back in. Fantastic rain.
The great outdoors.
We gotta move back yet again. Yeah, we're going to do that once everything is done. I would love to get up there, but I am almost certain that that is impossible. Okay, we finally found our way. Yes, we're moving up here. A level 52 Warlock just died in Sunken Temple. He has my sympathies. So yeah, green enemies almost zero damage to us at this point. But funnily enough, we are also dealing what feels like zero damage to them. Good. It must be inside of the cave. Maybe a little bit too less mana here. We're just focusing on consecration because that deals the most damage. I need to make sure that there's not another enemy. Okay, shouldn't have gone in with 40% mana. That was maybe a little bit over ambitious, but that's okay. I mean, I wanted to get rid of 5 of the healing potions anyways, so that's okay. Good. Moving into the cave, the Howling Vale. This time with stat food and full mana, so we should be fine. look at that, an entire set of werewolves. Flesh Ripper and the Shadow Weaver. Okay, cool, let's go. Yeah, with full mana this is way less of a problem. We'll just need a lot of mana for consecration. That's all. Okay. So we can, with relative ease, take 3 of these guys. Click through all of them. Careful here, the Terror Wolf Paglord is a rare. So I don't want to run into trouble with him. Let's take 2 for now. Alright. Yeah, I think we can take 3. My bad. Good. Let's go. Yeah, their damage is not high enough to get us into serious trouble, and the majority of our damage, if you look at it, really comes from our consecration. 3 targets, that's just a lot of damage that's piling up. And to be fair, if we're triple pulling this here, that might even be like quote-unquote efficient. Paladins aren't that fast in killing, but it's actually not too bad. Good, here we go again. Double, because I don't want to risk pulling all of these guys. Unfortunately, for as good as consecration is, it also eats up most of our mana. Are you kidding me? Immediate respawn? Okay, so we're in a forced or hyper spawn location. Gotta be careful with that information. We just can't clear the entire area. We need to focus on getting that Terror Wolf guy down. And then get to the Tome of Meltrandese. I'll be opening with Seal of Light on him. Also with a nice little grenade. Or dynamite rather. Okay, we just need to stick this one out. Kill one at a time and we're going to be okay. Alright, we're eating up before looting any quest item, of course. And we found ourselves a new hat. The old one did have agility and intellect. The new one does have intellect stamina, which is exactly what we need. Good. Time to get the F out of here. You can see the first respawns are already happening. So, we're moving next over here to the satyrs. Gotta kill a couple of these guys. And then trade in the quests. Fast forward for you. Alright, back to the satyrs. These guys feel like a bit of a second home at this point. We need to collect horns, plenty thereof. So it's a question, do we want to do it fast or do we want to do it with a lot of experience? And I decided fast might be the better way to go. So we're going to go for low-level satyrs instead of running through the entire zone, getting to the level 30 once, and then spending like an hour grinding them solo. Unfortunately, they are running away, which is a bit of a shame. And please don't tell me that the satyr horns are rare drops. That's 3 down, 0 horns. Are you kidding me? Oh man. Oh, this is going to suck. Good. Whew, that was a long quest. Let's not talk about satyrs anymore. It took a while. Good. Rain's cleansing. Come on.
Farewell.
Are you giving me another quest down there? Oh man, I was so ready to be done with that quest. Apparently the answer is no. Good, well listen. We need the Light of Elune because that's the equivalent. No, it's not the equivalent, it's a better version of a petrification potion. Which for this character is unique because we never are going to be an alchemist, so on a self-found level that's the only way of how we ever will get a petrification potion or an equivalent thereof. So that's ultra valuable, and I will go to any lengths of doing that quest, which means Krolk is going to be our next target. But before we do that, let's trade in our 2 quests over here. Very good. Give me that sweet, sweet reward.
How may I help? Be careful.
So that worked out well.
Is there trouble? What is nature's call?
And the satyr horns finally end that quest. Oh my lord. I was so done with that. Good. Where did that other quest lead us? Speak to blah 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 at the terrace in Darnassus. Ooh, okay. Well, we might be. First of all, we're finishing this, then we might fly up there. We're currently bound in Booty Bay, so if we end in Darnassus, then maybe the play to do is to go to Booty Bay and attempt Stranglethorn Whale after this one. That would be a nice little starter because we're level 33-ish. That's a perfect time to start Yeah, let's think about that once we're done. Krolkus first. Fabulous. So, we are finally getting to Rain's Cleansing, and I want the Tear of Falun, man. And I want it now. So, find an uncorrupted Fulburg using the power of Dal's Rod transformation. Okay, well. There we go, Fulburg time. And of course, it didn't end there. Bloodtooth guards and Ren Bloodtooth need to be eliminated. At least we're looking cool. I might continue looking like a Fulburg. That's actually a very nice disguise. Can I keep the rod and transform wherever I want? That's a super neat little gimmick item. Okay, well, it does end when we're starting to fight, so never mind. Typical strategy here. Consecration plus a lot of auto hits. I don't know how I feel about them running away. That's not cool, but overall we're doing fine with our damage. I mean, 3 kills. Even if I was, say, a mage of a similar level, it would have taken me just as long to kill 3. Unless, of course, I go for AoE. So mage maybe a bad example. But the Paladin with AoE capabilities is actually not too bad from a speed perspective. So, a couple of guards here. And then their boss. So we got to be a bit more careful with the running away in here. So let's fight them down here. Not good. Preparing for incoming. Good, but that's why we pull 3 and not the whole pack. And it's funny, isn't it? Because killing 1 of them almost takes as long as killing 3 of them. So there's really a massive advantage of multi-pulling. Good. Look, we I think need to kill him as well, and then that's pretty much it, right? Right. Potentially need to get back to town afterwards. Good. Let's get this going. Of course, he's a ranged DPS. Bit of easy dynamite. There you go. Don't want him to run away. Not yet. Okay, that was straightforward, and all we need to do is Fullborg up and tell the uncorrupted Fullborg that we have just slain his brothers, every last one of them. Don't need to be that over dramatic, but we have indeed slain all of them. Okay, in terms of just clearing speed. When I did the satyrs, I ran out of water, so I needed to start single killing. And I must say, even that wasn't too bad, so I don't fully agree with it. It is slow, but it is not that slow. I could kill 2 of them per minute without any downtime. It was just pull after pull after pull. And that, I think, is an okay level of killing. It's not great, but for self-found, it's actually not too bad either. Are we sure that that is still the Spirit of Elune, Tear of Elune quest? Because I'm starting to doubt myself at this point. Its Rain's Cleansing is super long, but it should be the quest, shouldn't it? Anyways, we're going to go back to the innkeeper and have a talk there. Very good. We are trading in Rain's Cleansing.
Goddess watch over you.
Two-handed weapon, one-handed weapon. Yeah, none of that is really a major upgrade.
Be careful.
Are you kidding me? That was not the Elune quest. No. I forgot so much, man. It is not called Tear of Elune. It is Light of Elune. I must shamefully admit I needed to look up how to start it, because what we have been doing the entire time wasn't even the quest. We need to start the Elemental Bracer quest here. Could have done that all along. Then there is a follow-up step in the Barrens, which I'm going to show soon. And then we can get the infamous Light of Elune. But yeah, it's not Tear of Elune. That item has been implemented in World of Warcraft much later and does something else. Alright, let me get the bracers. Be right back. Good, after quite a few elementals that we killed, and even their leader, Tidorus, we are now... Oh wow, that's mean. Someone got killed by a Naga. Anyways, we are now ready to trade in the first part of the quest. The second part will be heading to the Barrens, where we're going to find an enemy caster that we essentially need to eliminate. So let's give this guy a King's.
How may I help? Del Nadris. Good luck.
Cool. And we need to get all the way down here and do the follow-up quest, I suppose. It's not great, but someone needs to do it. Good. This is where the little bit more tricky part starts, because we don't want to engage with horde guards. We need to take the side entrance, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There are no guards over here. And then I really have to wonder, would it be maybe more efficient to go here and fly back, eh? Level 40. Okay, cool. So the aggro radius is not as huge as it would be if they would be level 60. But yeah, certainly we don't want to run into them. We want to move right to Cerilius Foulborn's head. And I know that we need to trade in over here, so potentially we will need to run back as well. Sucks, but the item is very much worth it. Good, so we have made our way all the way up to this peak. Most of the Arcalites here are non-existent, but Cerilius Foulborn, on the other hand, is. However, he's also apparently very much afraid of us and runs away. Correctly so, we got his head, things are good. Let's not fall down, please. Let's move back, and our next task is to simply go and trade in the Light of Elune. And then we finally got it. We then need to get a macro, but that is yet another story. That is step number 2. Very good. So finally our Light of Elune. There you go. Mage Summoner, thank you, Light of Elune. And I already set up a macro for it. So this bad boy here will be joining us very much on top of our inventory. Fantastic. Really good item. Really good item. I already said it, but I say it again. It's a really good item. It's one of a kind item. So we're finally done with Ashen Vale. I had enough of this zone. We got almost to 2/4 of the way to 34. I think we're going to fly to Darnassus, just hand in the quest, and recall and take it from there. Alright, so plans have changed a little bit. We indeed went to Stranglethorn, well, not to Stranglethorn, just to Booty Bay. And when I was flying up to Duskshire, I was asked to join a Scarlet Monastery group who is currently right up there and preparing to go to actual Scarlet Monastery. So I used the time to kind of clean up a couple of open items, one of which is a quest called The Missing Diplomat here in Westshire, where we needed to talk to the local tavern and let a brawl die down, and I just so happened to also take another level 30 quest here whilst I'm waiting to be summoned. I know it's a bit lazy, but I was lucky that I was the furthest away, so they basically offered to summon me. Which now leaves us with a little bit of Murloc Slaughter. We gotta not only get their clams, which we can turn into food, we also got to get these light forged iron ingots, which will help us very much to finish that quest. I don't even know what the follow-up quest is, but it is what it is. And James Hial, a level 35 quest, is also available. So a couple of small quests here and there. I like how sometimes the quests are just starting on the traveling locations, and then you need to move around. The Missing Diplomat, for instance, was one of that, for instance. These guys are throwing nets left and right. I don't like it. Very good. Let me grind them and wait until we're being actually summoned. And fast forward for you guys. Good. Off we go. We're entering Scarlet Monastery. It is library and graveyard, since we're a little bit lower. And I'll be doing the impossible job of DPSing as a paladin. Got my two-hand weapon up, and let's see how bad it is going to be. Specifically when he is single pulling, I don't foresee that we're going to have a lot of DPS. Specifically not when I'm rebuffing. Good, getting a decent amount of mana, and then let's start the parse. We're not doing that hot so far. Good line of sight pulls from our bear. Against the undeads, I might have a chance to actually be decent with the DPS, but here...
Tell me everything.
Good, nice little consecration, might help us out a bit.
Secrets. I'll rip the secrets from your back.
Look, I am on position number 3, even better than the mage. Is that dagger any good? Nice little DPS that it has. I might draw aggro here. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Good, back. So, let's continue our quest here. Got a 91. I think chests are overrated, but we're self-found, so I need to take whatever I can. Stamina, spirit gloves, that's not too bad. Medium leather is good as well. Everything else, not so much. Yeah, our gloves are better from a stat perspective. I'm looking exclusively for int plus stamina gear at this point. Finally, undeads. Good, this will be a little bit more mana intense, but at the same time, as you can see, good old brother Syken stopping the DPS charts. Love it. I need to rebuff, so I'll just drink through that. Gosh, man, our water, although it is the best that we could currently have, is really not that great. I am considering giving myself mana regeneration seal. But then again, the whole stats of kings are potentially making up for it, and I did not improve our mana seal so far. Just have to live with the fact that I need to drink a lot, and that is going to be a money drain. Simple as that. That one is fantastic. That one is a fantastic axe. All right. Come to daddy, we got a new toy to play with. That axe is matter of fact better than our two-handed axe. I mean, look at that. This one was a 19 DPS weapon, and granted a little bit outdated, and this is a 26 DPS weapon with stamina on it, Steel Claw Reaver. Wow, what a great find. Alright. Beware of my mad DPS now. You thought it was good beforehand? You are mistaken. The auto attacks alone are helping us quite a bit. Granted, the mage of course is better AoE than we do. But look at that. Single target damage against undeads. And I'm leading the charts. Strength Spirit, I mean, it's okay, but not necessarily that much better than what we do. It's slightly better, but not that much better. I'm just waiting for a really better cloak. And it gets to show just how much we were lacking in instances, because we're immediately seeing that good stuff drops. You know what? Let's get a Shadow Aura going. Really nice offhand item, by the way. Nectar, bit of stuff, and a wand. Good, I'm being nice, of course, and just looting stuff from them. Alright. First dungeon done. Let's get to the other side. The graveyard is, I mean, it's okay. For us, dungeons are actually not bad experience, I must say. Others might not have the same situation going, but for Paladin, with solo leveling not being the quickest, the experience here is not bad at all. So, let me get to the other side, and then we'll take it from there. There we go, entrance of the other side. Time for us to shine. We got that new little axe, and boy, am I itching to use it. Okay, so human enemies this time. Just plain damage, and you can see we're still very good on the DPS shots, actually. Going to have another ad in a second. Apparently no one wants to finish these guys. Intelligence and strength. I would have even considered wearing kind of leather pants if it has the right stats, right? I don't have a lot of mana, but you can see I'm still tracking okay. Just based on that new axe. It's so much difference having it. And if it is a prolonged fight like the one that we're doing, of course auto attacks are being better and better. Yeah, but without mana for me, my DPS also drops noticeably. Let me drink up. There's a gnome engineer here with a nice little cap. Let's see, what are you rocking? Gigaflux reactivator? No way. Okay, someone twigged themselves very, very nicely. Holy smokes. We're doing very well. As a matter of fact, the XP here isn't bad at all. Unfortunately, no quest.
Can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. Can't cast that yet. Spell is can't cast that yet.
I'll ask again. Oh, that is unfortunate. Let me just throw a dynamite out of sheer frustration about not having a quest.
That spell is still recharging.
Good, that side is the library, by the way, not the graveyard, so this is where we're getting the Houndmaster. For the Houndmaster, I think it is even a trinket. Our druid is level 34, so I'm wondering we might be able to do armory with this group. Okay, and I need to scroll in a little bit more because we're reaching the very ceiling, and when your camera is above the ceiling you can't see anything. You're out of bounds. Okay, so Houndmaster Locke, I think was his name, is in there. And there should be a quest for them. Lockie, yeah. You know what? I think I'll just give myself a blessing of wisdom and we'll see how well the mana regeneration holds up with all of our skills.
Release the hounds!
As you should nuke the boss, not use your AoE. For Paladin it's a little bit different because my damage isn't great anyways. Nice, that's a good druid item. Well, it's an okay item. By the way, my DPS isn't that abysmal. It could be better, of course. But even he appreciated it's not that bad. Good. New level, new possibility to get even more shield specialization. The armor would be a little bit lower, but 12 strength. It's quite a bit of attack power. It's good enough to change it though. I would say greed at the moment. Mana burn. Nasty. Gotta prevent that from happening again. I think I'll just keep the mana regeneration the way it is currently. That way I don't need to drink every second port. Nice little curse of tongues, so that is good. That's very good. Unfortunately, already in combat, man. After this one, we definitely need to drink. Good, we're going to ignore the DPS on this fight. It was horrible. The diviner needs to die first. Yeah, from now on the pulls are going to be a bit tougher. The tank is desperately trying to ask people to please stop damaging before the portal has even started, and they're just not taking it. They're just not listening. I can see our tank getting really worked up. Please try to wait a bit with DPS. The tank has a point. He indeed has a point. Like, it sucks as a tank to always run behind some mobs because someone just continues to attack immediately. What? Why? I was drinking, man. Those drinks are expensive. Mana burn got interrupted right away. We don't deal with that here. There's the counter spell. Couldn't stop that mana burn, unfortunately. Good, one more room and then we're at the end boss. This time we don't have the luxury of standing outside. We actually need to walk in and out and in and out. I want to let them lose their stats. So a little bit of an in-combat rebuffing this time. And also a bit of re-drinking. Damn, we're running low on drinks. Paladins in dungeons and on multi-packs are just thirsty little casters. That seal of mana regeneration makes it better, but I still need a lot of mana for all of that. Yeah, the times of the mid-teens level, or you could simply rely on the mana regeneration alone, they are gone. Even with that mana buff, I am still running low on mana. What does it do? 15, right? Blessing of Wisdom, yeah. Granted, I'm level 34, I might get a newer version. So that would then be 20 odd, and there is an upgrade for it on the healer side. Okay. Oh nice, we got a new set of health potions. Graters. That's good.
You will not defile these mysteries.
Alright, he hurts.
Burn in righteous fire.
That was not clever, my dude. You broke your own sheep. Okay, well, you're healing me up. That's okay for me as well. Nice little staff. Alright, if you guys say we can't, then we can't. Taking the good old Scarlet Key. And we're off to Booty Bay. And I think that was also a good enough episode. We are done for now, but we're going to do some Booty Bay run the next time. Until then, thanks a lot for watching, have a good one, and see you soon. Bye bye.